a lot of local people here, they use Facebook. Yellow, yeah. Easy for them. They send a photo, everything. Very easy here. And today you take a tour from here to Puchi, about 70 kilometers. And we need 2 hours to come there. Sometimes 2 hours, 2 minutes. It's such a traffic jam on the way. And Puchi belongs to Ho Chi Minh City. And then you tunnel in the Vietnam War. You know, in 1954, to that time, Vietnam separated into 2 areas, the North and the South Vietnam, similar to the North and South Korea nowadays. So the North Vietnam belongs to communist government, and they have a Hanoi capital. And their leader, Ho Chi Minh, he, the first leader of communist government, his name for the city. And they were supported by Russia and China. And the year weapon from Russia, you know, Kalashnikov, or AK-47, with rifle. And from the middle of Vietnam to the South Vietnam belong to Saigon government. And they have Saigon capital. And they were blocked by US Army. At the same side, with US Army that time, we have Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, South Korea, and Philippines. They come here to have US Army and Saigon government. And the weapon from US Army, you know, M16 and some machine gun and toy. And but someone they think AK better than M16. You think so? AK better than M16. You know why? Sometimes the soldiers they hide in the forest and have raining. Okay. After raining, their weapon is wet. AK you can shoot, but M16 cannot. And sometimes the soldiers by the river and they drop the weapon in the water. AK you can shoot, M16 cannot. Okay. And for North Vietnam, they want to combine the North and South Vietnam together. They want to liberate the South Vietnam. So they send Vietnamese communist soldiers to the South Vietnam. And they live in Cu Chi, where we go today. Vietnamese communist soldiers in Vietnamese, we call them Viet Cong. You know Viet Cong? Yeah. Vietnamese communist soldier. Okay. And when they move there, US Army and Saigon government, they know about us. So they want to destroy Cu Chi by bomb. You know B-52, the big bomb. B-52, big bomb, Song Hotel. Okay. And in the war, US Army they have about 500,000 tons of bomb on Cu Chi. Want to turn Cu Chi to be a dead land. In Cu Chi, a lot of jungle and forest there. All the trees were there with trouble bomb, no tree, but they cannot kill anyone there. Because of Vietnamese communist soldiers, they were supported by local people there. And they did the tunnel. With the tunnel system about 250 kilometers long. But the tunnel had a few years ago. In 1948, there was a tunnel under local house, under village, but not connected together. Therefore hiding for the leader. And they keep the weapon here. But when the enemy know about that, they easy to stop them. But there's no way to get out. Okay. But in Vietnam War, so in 1960 until 1967, okay, they dig all connect together and they dig more, 250 kilometers long, okay, with 3 levels. The first one 3 meter deep, and the second 6 meter deep, and last one 10 meter deep. All the tunnel system connect together. Yeah. This look like spider web, zigzag. At the first level, they have many things inside. They have a meeting room, kitchen, dining room, meeting room, fighting bunker, fighting track. And in the tunnel, they have the water well for daily activity. And normally, they live. The Vietnamese communist soldiers they can live in a local house like farmer, but they have to fight. They can go down tunnel system, and they can live there for 1 month. They repair everything for 1 month. Food, weapon, everything, water, yeah. And they have the air ventilation to breathe. Connected to tunnel system, but no aircon there. Inside in the wall, no electric power. So the U lantern, candle, oil lamp for light. No fan. No aircon there. It's really hot. And last one, they have the water well inside. And the second level, after fighting, they can relax there. Okay. And the tunnels connect to Saigon River. From there, you can come out Saigon River back to Ho Chi Minh City by the waterway. And today, if you want, you can do it. Take the boat from Ho Chi Tunnel back to Ho Chi Minh City. And the boat faster than the bus. Just 1 hour, 15 minutes. On the way back Ho Chi Minh City, very nice view. You can see a lot of drive-through, a local house, and you can see a lot of coffee shop, restaurant to side of that river. And you can see another side of the of Ho Chi Minh City. It's very nice. Okay. And today, when you come there, you can see many things. You can see the secret entrance, the main way to get in and get out of tunnel system. And I will show you how to get in and get out there. It's very narrow, very small. Only one way to get in there. You get in there, you have to raise your hands up and go down. When you come up, you have to do the same way. Two your hands up and come out. Okay. You get in there, you close the secret entrance. Then the door inside really dark. Okay. Very interesting. You can see military workshop where they make a military wherever. From the bamboo, they make a bamboo spy. Set up a bamboo truck around there. And they call it undisclosed bomb of units of meat. They cut the bomb. From the bomb cell, they make metal spy. Set up a lot of truck there. Yeah. And they took gunpowder, recycled to make the landmine and grenade. Okay. And today, you can try something very special from the war. You can try your shooting skill in the Eternal. You can shoot AK-47 from Russia. You can shoot M16 from US Army. And for the big man here, you can be a Rambo. You can shoot machine gun M30 from US Army. Even you can get inside the shooting area. You can stand on the zip, the car from the wall. You can stand on the zip. You hold a machine gun to shoot, and your friend can take photo, make a video for you, from your Facebook. It's secure. It's like a soldier in the war. And they have a headphone for you to protect your ear. Very nice. In Vietnam, only in Ho Chi Tunnel you can try to shoot real rifle, real bullets. Because this country, communist country, they can put a weapon. No gun in your house. If you put a gun in your house, here, the big problem. 3 years later, you can come back to your house. They will film dinner for you every day for 3 years. And then we go down a tunnel system. You will have the feeling of the soldier in the war. You move along a tunnel system, it's about 100 meters long. Inside very dark and narrow. It's about 60 centimeters wide, 80 centimeters high. You cannot stand. You have to go like this all the time. And somewhere you have to crawl. Because they want to stop the follower right there. They make smaller. A little bit. You have to crawl a little bit. These are really dark and narrow. And no aircon there. It's really hot. But anyone, you can do it. But if you're healthy, not good, don't go down. If you have any problem with your heart problem, don't go down. If your asthma, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, don't go down. Just walk with me. That's very dangerous for you and for me. But don't worry, because every 20 minutes you have one exit. Every 20 minutes you have one the way to come up. If you feel tired, you can come up at 20 or 40 or 60, maximum 100 meters. Okay. It's very interesting. You can see how you will know how to move, how to live in the tunnel. That's very interesting. Okay. And then we come back to Ho Chi Minh City, and we have arrived Ho Chi Minh City about 3 or 3:30. Is it possible for you? Someone have the birth number today? Birth number? No? Okay. That's good. So after Fuji Tunnel, we keep in about 10 minutes. We arrive. We will stop at the restaurant, the main restaurant. We have lunch there. Your lunch not including your tickets. Okay. You enjoy yourself. And from here to Fuji, I give you rest stop. Halfway, I give you rest stop for tourist restaurant. And today, right there, you can visit Agent Orange Restaurant. You know Agent Orange Restaurant? In the Vietnam War, around Ho Chi Minh City, Fuji, and around Vietnam, we have a lot of forest and jungle. And Vietnamese communist soldiers, they can hide inside the forest jungle there. And U.S. Army, they try to fight out the leader, like the soldiers, Vietnamese communist soldiers. So they want to destroy all the tree there. And the Soctic way to destroy all the tree there, they use something very dangerous. You know Agent Orange? In the Vietnam War, U.S. Army they have Agent Orange around Vietnam, in Fuji. Okay. And after the war, some Vietnamese communist soldiers they get married, and they have the baby. Their baby unlucky. Their body very small, or their hand or their legs very small. And we try to have them, but we really don't have a lot of job for them. They cannot work like us, and they try to do many things, many jobs. And they find out to make the painting right there. And they make really amazing painting. Very clever. They use seashell, dust shell, and wood. And the first step, they draw on the wood. Then they stick seashell on the wood, dust shell on the wood. Then they cover by, lacquerware. They cover lacquerware outside. Okay? And they spend about 20 steps by hand. And they make very beautiful painting right there. When you come there, the local guy there will show you how to make a painting there, step by step. And we visit, the painting workshop of Agent Orange handicap around the world, in the world. And their painting gallery right there. And one more thing. When we arrive when you turn on, you have to buy the ticket there, like entry fee to turn on. One entry fee there, 110 or $5. And I will collect money from you after rest stop. Okay. You got it? Okay. Thank you for listening. You can enjoy the practice here, or you can take a nap. Okay. Sleep well. See you later.